Good morning, folks. I'm shooting this video in 720p HD. Right now I'm using my Kodak ZE-1 to do this, so I can show you how I'm going to be hooking this up to my dash mount inside the truck here. You have to excuse the mess. When I have to spit up, I gotta carry napkins. It's very disgusting, I know. Okay, what I'm going to do, I have to set the camera down. I'm going to set this on this little thing. This is the dash mount that I showed you in videos several years ago when I built this. And it clips onto my dash. And it's a piece of a dollar store tripod here. Mount that's been mounted on a 1/4-inch aluminum plate, which I happen to have. And it allows me to adjust the camera, whatever. So I'm going to hook this camera up on here, and I'll join you in a second. But this is basically how it goes on here, and then I can adjust it down here. You've seen all this before, but we're going to be running this camera here. This camera is going to be set on HD 720p, so that when I edit these videos, and I'm going to attempt to edit it in PowerDirector 9, it stripped out the soundtrack. That's why my last video on the review of this camera was done in Windows Live Movie Maker, because somehow PowerDirector 9, if you have the what they call a shadow, I don't know what that's all about, feature on, I don't know what that's supposed to do. It makes another file according to what John was telling me. And all it does is eat up hard drive space, but it also strips out the soundtrack. There's not a problem with stripping out the soundtrack on this camera because I'm going to be putting an audio track in it. But it would also strip out the soundtrack on 720p of my Kodak, and you wouldn't hear me flap with my ugly gums. That wouldn't be too good, would it? But we're going to try editing this in PowerDirector 9, but we'll not use what they call the shadow feature. So anyways, let's get this thing mounted. Okay, there it is. All I gotta do is just push this lever forward. She buzzes, and red light comes on at the top, which you probably can't see. That's probably why it has a buzzer in it, because when you're in the bright sun, you probably wouldn't see the little LED here on the top. When it lights red, means it's recording. All right, so we're faced the sun right now. We're not going to record yet, but we're going to give you a little driving video with this, and we're going to test it out here.
Well, I met him by the railroad tracks. For 10 long years he paid for what he'd done. He was trying to get back to Louisiana, well, to see his rose, get to know his son. Give my love to Rose, won't you, mister? Take her all this money and tell her to buy some pretty clothes. Tell my boy that Daddy's so proud of him. Don't forget to give my love. Daddy's so proud of him, but don't forget to give my love. Yes, don't forget to give my love. It's an E-tom. Ready? if they threw away their purple hearts, hide their uniforms, and be glad to see your glory on the ground. You know, some people said they did it without firing a shot. Well, I don't know if they would or not, but only and crippled soldiers give a damn. Is Hitler really gone as we burn our only cause of Vietnam? Well, there's a mom who lost a son. Is this the freedom that we won? But only and crippled soldiers give a damn. I've been known to wave the flag before and saddened when we went to war, fighting for the freedom of our land. Yeah, some say they'd take us without even firing a shot. Well, I don't know if they would or not, but only and crippled soldiers give a damn. Only and crippled soldiers give a damn.
Spread your blue wings and I'll shed my blue tears. For the one that I have loved, he has left me and gone. Now I'm in no mood for to hear your sad song. Bring not your light into my dark and yellow sunshine. Waste not your warmth on the coldness of here. Oh, trouble me not, go ye elsewhere. Go spread your blue wings and I'll shed my blue tears. For the only one that I have ever loved is gone away. Now I'm in no mood for the sunshine today. Spread your blue wings, go light your blue sky, and I'll shed my blue tears.
I used to have money, a home and a car, a horse, a dog, and my old guitar. A pretty young wife just as sweet as could be. Now all I've got left is a final decree. Fast women, slow horses, and wine have made me an old man ahead of my time. My hair once black now is silver to shine.